feel that way?
Es verdad.
Verdad?
¿Por qué?
Porque a todos los estudiantes les importa mucho la idea de están similares a todos los otros.
Sí, estamos de acuerdo. Gracias. Para tu tiempo.
No, I let it all hang out, you know.
I put in the schoolwork, I put in same kind of home structure, I put in the sports that are expected of me, not because I like these sports, but because I feel the need to do them and the pressure to do them.
Where everyone's the same. I mean, I feel like, you know, conformity's good sometimes because if somebody's doing good stuff, people want to do good stuff with them, but that's not what's happening most of the time. But, you know, I feel like it is kind of true that Hingham's a bubble of conformity.
Yes.
That it's kind of like a caste system because it's hard to get out of like the class that you're in if you feel like you're going to change as high schoolers do. So that's the difficulty I find with it. If you do want to like become a different person or like change yourself in whatever way. I think that people stay in their comfort zone naturally because change is scary, and like especially when you're in an environment where everyone is just hyper focused on everything you do, or it seems that way even if they're not. I mean, I think change is just scary that way.
Yes.
I think that Hingham as a community fosters a lot of conformity just because we have all been together since elementary school, so a lot of the same trends exist, and a lot of people feel the need to continue to join the bigger crowd. It would have been a lot more diversity there, so I probably would have had different experiences and whatnot.
But yeah, I wish there was a lot more diversity, and I wish everyone was not the same because I feel like a lot of people are destroying their individuality just to fit in, and fitting in is kind of gross. Everybody dresses the same, has the same values, views, and has a box that they want to put people into and become the perfect plan in life.
Hingham High is the most immoral building in the country. This boy steals his friend's lunch
And hides the evidence.
Exhibit A. We took to the halls to ask these kids questions about their morality.
Have you used substances within the past month? Yes. Yes. Within the past month, drugs or alcohol?
Sure.
Have you abused drugs or alcohol within the past month?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I have. Have you abused substances within the past month?
Yes.
Have you abused substances?
Yes.
Have you abused substances within the past month?
No. I went.
Just say yes.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. Yes. You on a quiz or a test at any point in the school year?
Oh man, I have tried. I've definitely tried to.
But not succeeded?
Not succeeded. No.
Oh, I see.
Alright.
Have you ever cheated on a quiz or a test this year?
Yes.
Have you cheated on a test or quiz at any
Yes.
point? Or no? Test or quiz? No. Have you cheated on a test at any point in the school year?
No, I don't think so.
Have you cheated on a test or a quiz at any point in the school year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Questions?
Have you ever stolen anything?
Yes.
What was it?
I was 5 years old and I stole a candy bar from Hannaford's.
Did you have anything recently? You ever stolen anything? Yes. What? I just really wanted this bracelet and I took it.
Yes.
Have you ever stolen anything?
Yes.
What have you
Being
stolen?
brutally honest. Constitution of the United States of America. What? Yes.
Alright, have you ever stolen anything? So,
I don't remember. Don't recall.
have you ever cheated on a quiz or a test?
Yes.
Are you racist?
I wouldn't consider myself racist, no.
Sexist.
No.
If someone had answers to the math quiz, would you want them to send them to you?
No.
How do you feel about Hingham being a bubble?
I don't know.
Do you think everybody's the same?
I think the pressure to fit in or the willingness to fit in is not necessarily unique to Hingham. I think that if you went to other towns, you'd see people, especially teenagers, feel that pressure because a lot of people just want to belong. And there's lots of ways that you can, get that sense of belonging by like just kind of following along with the group a little bit. So that's kind of like human nature to a certain degree. But I think also like if you have a town and there's only so many different things to do in the town, people start to do the same things. I think you kind of need options in your town to bring on diversity, whether it be different types of people or different activities to do, different choices to make. If there's like Chipotle, and that's like the only place to go for lunch, everyone all of a sudden likes Chipotle, and it's not necessarily anyone's fault, it just kind of everyone falls into a pattern. So I think there's lots of factors that kind of play into it.
Born and raised in Michigan, comes to Hingham High. But that's not my story to tell. Let's hear a word from the former Michiganian.
So in Michigan, high school is very, very diverse. I believe it was one of the most diverse schools in Michigan in terms of like racial and ethnic diversity. Something I really enjoyed. And one of the benefits of that is that you really could be whoever you wanted to be and nobody was going to say like, this is bad and whatever. I mean, in Hingham, it's not really that bad. People don't say like, this is bad and you gotta be a certain way. But to some extent, it is more rigid here. Like with the academics, like if you are in a specific class, like you can't move to another class. But at my old school, it seemed to be a lot more student-based, at least from what I gathered. And but in terms of like social conformity, I would say that there's a definite like higher amount here. Drugs and alcohol are present in every high school, or most of them around the country, based on what I've read and heard, and just my experiences living in 2 different states. Like I just know. And as sad or as cool as some people might think that is, it's just a fact of society today. It's essentially like how a lot of teenagers smoked in the 50s.